this week, Toby and I are bringing you all the way out to Idaho. We're at an event called the Red Button Ramble. It's put on by a couple of content creators. You probably know them, Larry from Work Less, Enjoy Life More, and Mike and Twila with Runaway Parents. For the next few days, we're just gonna hang out, talk shop, and it's really exciting for me because we're gonna meet some people that I've been watching on the TV for years, and I finally get to meet them face to face. So it'll be a little bit different, but I think that's gonna be good. I'm excited for the next few days. We're gonna have some good food, meet some new friends, and have good conversation. It's been a little bit chilly here, like around 30 degrees, but I just saw Kevin come out of his camper. Perfect time to start a fire. I'll go catch up with him. So Kevin, I've been watching your channel for quite a while, like 2 years. I think what really interests me about your channel was just seeing all of the places you visit up in Canada. Absolutely gorgeous. I can see why someone being up where you're at would have a love for the outdoors, but how did it all start for you, and how did the truck camper thing come around?
It all started out with me, at first it was through ATVing and going camping with my family and stuff. Then once I got older, I kind of went away from it for a little while, but as soon as I moved down to Vancouver Island for about 6 months, I started doing a lot more camping in the back of vehicles, stuff like that, and just exploring around. And that's when I got the itch to just travel around and see stuff and spend just so much more time outside.
Now, you've had a different truck camper before this one?
Yes, I started out with a 1989 Cascade, and it was me and my girlfriend at the time. We went winter camping in that thing, and I thought it had some insulation until I put a diesel heater in, drilled a hole in the wall, and I realized it was just a plywood shell, and we were really roughing it in that thing. And I started seeing it start separating. I knew I needed to get something better, and that's why I went with the Northern Light platform. They're just a very solid camper.
Very cool. And I know where to find you on YouTube. It's Kevin Wald, right? Kevin Wald on YouTube?
Yep.
Is there any other social medias that you have?
No, not really. Just the YouTube for the most part.
Yeah. Well, it's been really cool actually getting to meet you because, like I said, I have watched you for 2 years and been a really big fan. And so it was really cool watching the Dodge and the Northern Light pull into the campsite here. That was really fun. So thank you for making the fire this morning.
No problem, and it's been really great meeting you too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just saw Nat walked out of her camper. Let's go catch up with her real quick.
Morning.
Morning. I've been watching you for years, and rolling up and seeing the casita is so cool. It's like iconic Nat Moran. I absolutely love this thing.
Yeah, it's been a game changer for sure. I love it.
Now, you've been on YouTube for a while now. You've been in a few different rigs, right?
Yeah, and I've been in a truck camper. I've been in my 4Runner, an A-frame pop-up, and now this.
It was always really cool seeing you in the 4Runner with the dogs. Yeah.
I don't know how I did it with 3 dogs in the rooftop tent, but thankfully they're smart and they learned how to go up the ramp.
Yeah. So how long have you been out on the road?
February of 2021 is when I sold my house, bought the truck camper, and hit the road full time. And it's been a fun adventure ever since. I mean, there's been some ups and downs as anything, but yeah, it's been a long, almost 5 years.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And then because I do watch the channel, I know you're working full time.
Yep.
And you still continue to live in the casita and go on your travels and enjoy nature.
Yeah, you know, back in February of 2021, I had a remote job, and it allowed me the opportunity to take that first step to go out and do this lifestyle that I had dreamt about for so long. And then in 2023, I left corporate, left remote work, and I still had to figure out a way to sustain myself and pay my car payment, you know, all those things. So I got into seasonal work. And now I have a full-time year-round gig finally, which is great, but it has definitely made things a little bit different than what I'm used to. So I still love living in my camper. I still love traveling with my setup and going to these different places. So it's kind of a happy medium, and yeah, I choose to live in that RV.
That is so cool.
All the time, year round.
Now, one thing that I hope that I've instilled in my daughters is the love for outdoor, the love to explore. I know this is going to be really hard, but if I was to have to ask, what is your favorite or even most memorable hike, what would it be?
Oh gosh, that's so hard, you know, because I've been to some amazing places. I have been to almost all 50 states. I have 6 states left.
Oh, wow.
And each state has its own beauty, and that's what I love about the United States. But if I had to pick one, I think it would be the Cirque of the Towers in the Wind River Range of Wyoming. I fell in love with that range. Wyoming's beautiful. It's stunning. It's from another world. It reminds me of something from Lord of the Rings, and if you've been following my channel, you know I love Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
So I just, I would say the Cirque of the Towers loop.
Very cool.
Out there in the Cirque, yeah, in the winds.
Well, thank you for sharing this with me. Absolutely. Very cool. Thank you, Nat.
You got it.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me around.
You bet. It's crazy how small of a world it is, because I'm sitting here last night in Idaho, sitting around the campfire, having a conversation with Andy and Sarah from Destination Desert, realized that they're also Minnesota natives. So that was really cool being able to share stories of Minnesota all the way here in Idaho. So let me introduce you to Andy and Sarah.
Hello, I'm Andy.
I'm Sarah, and we're with Destination Desert. Thank you so much for joining us.
I was talking with you guys earlier, telling me about how originally you're from Minnesota, made some big changes in your life, and eventually all led up to this right here, in the
Yes.
truck camper in Idaho. You got to tell me, how did it happen?
Well, we moved from Minnesota to Arizona about 5 years ago, and I grew up camping, so I always kind of liked it, but we never did it as adults. So it started off as we started with a toy hauler, which we loved, but it was just too big, hard to get around. We actually lived in it for about three months. And it got way too hot in Arizona. So we decided that wasn't our shtick, if you want to say. And then, so we sold that. We tried a tent in the back of our truck for one night. We loved hanging out by the fire. We loved everything around us, but that just was way too rough for us. You know, it got too cold, whatever. And then that led into just a topper in the back of our truck, which we did for quite a few months. Really simplistic with a bed in the back.
Okay, so we got this super heavy duty comforter at Goodwill like a week ago. So awesome. We're decided to check it out tonight to see if it's going to keep us warm or not.
So we got a comforter and a fuzzy blanket.
Yep, we got a fleece blanket.
Another fleece
Another
blanket.
fleece blanket that we're going to lay on top of. And then this actually covers up the wood frame.
Yeah, I had to lift up the sliding. Really simplistic with a bed in the back, and then that led to the
Our truck
SNS
camper.
and that's when we just kind of fell in love with everything, because now we can travel more. We got amenities, bathroom, shower, kitchen. We can eat. I can stand up, so that's always great. And then that's when the doors just open. You know, so that's kind of our backstory.
Very cool.
And we both grew up in the countryside in Minnesota, in Wisconsin. So that's what we love, is just being able to share with our viewers, you know, the beauty and all the different places that you can explore and go out and just enjoy life.
Look at that. Sun hitting the side of the mountain right there. Wow. This next couple, their energy is just infectious, and just hanging out with them, I feel younger. So let me introduce you to Rollin with the Joneses, Tommy and Alexis. So how are you guys doing?
Amazing.
Great. So rolling with the Joneses, tell me what you guys got going on with the channel.
Yes, so we took a trip to Peru. We absolutely love the outdoors and we loved the people we spent with out there outdoors. So we came back here and knew we wanted to go outside more, and we tried to figure out a way. So we looked at trailers, all different types of RVs, and then we settled with this beautiful truck camper here.
And it is beautiful.
Thank you.
How long have you had the Capri for?
So we bought this last May. We got it custom built from Capri, and then we found the truck, did some suspension work, and one really cool thing, right? As soon as I got my camper, the first thing I went to was Kenny of all trades, and I was like, I have a lot of sag, and fortunately he had a great video.
You saw the suspension video?
Yes.
That's cool. That's
his
very
suspension
cool.
video of putting some felling wedges in
Yeah.
there. I installed it and it worked great, and
That's
ever
awesome.
since then I've been a huge fan, because I didn't even know truck campers existed
Sure.
before I bought this.
Sure.
And then so I started scouring YouTube, and you were one of the very first people I
that's
found,
awesome.
and been following ever since.
Very cool.
So,
Very
yes.
cool. Well, I have to say, I've been checking out your videos and I'm absolutely impressed.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
impressed. So tell me a little bit about the channel and what your guys' plans are. You went to Peru. Where are we going to be going from there?
We're just trying to travel everywhere. So we love to cook. We love to feed people. So that's one of our main staples. So you'll see a lot of cooking on our show.
And yes, the cooking is fantastic. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you for that. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
So I think
We do come up with really great recipes too, ones that are super easy to cook on the go. We also do some meal prep to just make it easy as well. So we share those tips along the way. And
do you want to see us cook? I wonder if people want to see us cook. Welcome to Cooking with the Joneses.
part of the other thing about our channel is we love just traveling. So
Sure.
Yes.
you'll be seeing some of that too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So the plan is just to travel, cook, try to get professional artisanal individuals that can teach us how to cook sourdough or teach us how to cook anything, bring them on the show, and also just us traveling around. We were in Baja for a whole month, so we did that, and we just try to push the limits of this truck as much as we can, see how far we can get out. And I found like a new passion. I've never been creative in my life, never been like an artiste of any sorts. And so I always felt like, oh man, I'm not that creative, I'm not that artistic. But I think I really found my love and passion with this because I'm able to like capture these beautiful moments with my wife and I and with amazing people like yourself and then present them in such a like cool way. So I think I've cried on so many videos that I've made and I watch and I'm like, oh my God, I made that, and really tear up. It's such a joyful thing, and I think I really, like, for the first time in my life, found something that I can just see myself doing forever because it's just that fun, effortless, a lot of hard work, but once we get to it, fun and effortless, so yes.
It is completely shines through in your guys' videos too.
Thank you. Thank
Wonderful, wonderful videos. Is there any other socials that you guys are on besides YouTube? Do you
Yes, so we have Instagram, which is Rollin the Joneses, Rollin, Rollin, no G, and that's the same for TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. So yeah, all same across the board.
Awesome. Tommy and Alexis, it's been so great to meet you guys. Like I said, your energy is just infectious. I absolutely love it. You just make me feel happy being around you guys.
Yes, I love hearing that.
absolutely.
I love hearing that.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you, Tommy.
Dude, you're
yes,
awesome.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alexis. Absolutely. Thank you. I got really excited when I got an email from Larry saying that we were going to be doing a potluck one night because I got the perfect potluck recipe. This is every Easter, every Christmas, every Thanksgiving. You're going to see this one on the table. Let me show you how I make funeral potatoes. It starts with a bag of hash browns. I just got to make sure that these are thawed, and then I need to remove as much moisture as possible. I'll show you how I do it. We'll get the potatoes into a colander, and then the way I do it is I just use this paper towel and I just kind of push down on the potatoes, just trying to make sure that we force all of the moisture out of these guys. And this is an important step. Next up, 2 cups of freshly shredded cheddar. And then half an onion. When I'm out camping, I normally like to make everything in one pan. This recipe though, we're gonna have a mixing bowl. Inside here, let's add 1 can cream of chicken soup. 1.5 cups of sour cream. Then it's 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and we can add our cheese and onion mixture. Now half a stick of softened butter. Gonna add that to mixture along with the potatoes. We're gonna slowly get all these potatoes mixed into the bowl. Now we're gonna put this mixture into a greased 9x13 pan. Just get this all spread out. And then for our topping, really simple. All this is 2 cups of cornflakes, half a stick of melted butter. I put the melted butter in the bag, shook up the cornflakes a little bit. We want to be a little gentle with it. It's going to go right up on top. This is going to go in the oven, 350 degrees. It's been preheated. We're going to bake it for about 50 minutes. It's going to be so good. Nothing says the family's getting together like a good cheesy potato casserole or funeral potatoes, whatever you like to call it. If you haven't ever tried this, give it a try. Super simple, really easy, and let me know what you think.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So it's the very welcome. You're very welcome.
Red Button Ramble.
And Twila, you get the sparkle.
I'm just kidding.
I must be going the wrong way.
I'm going the wrong way.
Mountains that provided some of the best sunsets and sunrises, and we've had this calm bay where we are going to head down south there.
Gas spot.
Supper was so good.
Probably trying to steal Marty from me.
But now we're heading for what everyone calls Baja's most legendary beach, Verde. But there's a catch. No two-wheel drive is allowed, and getting there is a real test of our rig and our nerves. The payoff? The freshest fish tacos we've ever tasted, straight from the sea to our plate. But first, we need to restock.
Now this next guy I've known for a long time. In fact, he was the one and only other collab that's ever been on the channel. Vic down by the river. How you doing?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Good. So what was it like almost 4.5 years ago? You came out to Minnesota. I was able to share with you some of my favorite camping spots. And I remember we had an absolute blast. But what we got to do is you got to get me out to Montana because it is absolutely beautiful out here.
Yeah, I would love to have you come out to Montana sometime so I can show you some of the places that I like to explore and also take you folks along with us.
That would be really cool. A couple of things have changed since you've been out in Montana. The truck. This is absolutely amazing what you've got here. Tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so I recently upgraded. I used to have a 3500, but I always found myself much more over payload, and I like to do a fair amount of off-roading in some pretty rough terrain. So this has been a dream build of mine for about 4 or 5 years now. Well, I have found myself in a what the hell am I doing situation right now. I think there's a really tight switchback down there that wasn't on my map. And finally got lucky enough with a couple projects. I'm still a working contractor and decided to just jump and go all in and bought this 2023 Ram 5500 and then super singled it out. Oh, it was worse. I am legitimately nervous right now. That takes a lot. It has definitely made life a lot easier as far as off-roading and accessing rougher terrain. Let's load the dog up, get down there so I can set up camp and have a enjoyable evening.
You've had the channel going for 4 years now. We kind of both started at the same time. Beautiful, beautiful shots in Montana that you're sharing with us. So tell us a little bit about your channel.
I love to go out to just beautiful places and take my subscribers along with me on my adventures. And I do implement a little bit of what I consider comedy, and I try to keep things light along with sharing the spectacular cinematic elements that Montana and Idaho and Utah and all of these incredible places that I explore in. But I am kind of a goofy person, so I like to do that and just keep as true to myself as I possibly can.
Kind of stinks out here. See if we can do something about that.
He is an absolute hoot. And the funny thing is who you see on those videos is it's a little bit of, well, I'll admit it's Vic in real life too, because he is the absolute life of the party. He has made us all just belly laughing around the fire out here. So it has been, Vic has been keeping us all really entertained out here. So
well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you very much, Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Next up, I'm going to be talking with Mike and Twila from Runaway Parents. How you doing, Mike?
Good, brother.
Good. Well, tell us a little bit about your channel.
Well, we are, as you know, the Runaway Parents. We kind of started this channel about a year and 8 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of was born from actually watching, people like Kenny. And we were going to do this in a fifth wheel and saw these truck camper channels. It was like, dude, why in the heck would I ever pull a fifth wheel anywhere? And go to the grocery store and park in a parking spot that I normally would park in, So we found the truck camper on Marketplace, kind of locally, for about 2 hours away, and it was water damaged so incredibly bad. And if you kind of go back to our channel, you'll see what it looked like. Completely rebuilt it. One thing led to another, and I'm pulling fiberglass off of it and gutting the inside and got it built, started traveling. The kids moved out, and they named our channel Runaway Parents because, what parent don't want to run away?
Right,
yeah. But we do go back. We got a grandbaby, and we do go back, but we do get to run away.
And the rebuild on the camper, absolutely beautiful. And I saw you brought the family in with it because you have your pictures hanging up on the wall. I think it's really cool. You did an awesome job, and I've watched those videos where you were rebuilding this, and you did an awesome job taking it all the way down. And what I really like is now you know what you got.
As you can see, I found more rock here yesterday. Kind of took the wind out of me a little bit.
We lay in that bed in there, and I know what wires run behind them walls because I put them there.
Yeah, right. That's a good feeling.
I know where everything is.
Yeah. let's talk about the big reason why we're here, the Red Button Ramble. Larry from Work Less, Enjoy Life More, come on up.
Hey.
Good to see you, right?
Good to see you finally.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a long time. Larry, what I'd like you to do is just tell us where this came from and how this came up. And
well, when I first started doing camping videos, I didn't really have anybody to discuss anything with or ideas. I didn't know what I was doing. And the camping niche, like when you're filming, is so hard in my opinion, because it's unlike a lot of other channels out there. I found the most beautiful spot I think I've ever camped. One of the top 5 at least. This is why right here. It looks like Canyonlands National Park from where I'm at, and this is a free spot, and it's nowhere near Canyonlands, and yet it's all to myself. It's private. There's nobody else around. I'm speechless, I guess. I don't even know. Like, I'm just so excited right now. And boy, do I have I have a story to tell you about what it took to get here today. I'm just glad it all worked out. I don't know. Welcome back, guys. I'm so excited right now. Let's get camping. And the camping niche, like when you're filming, is so hard in my opinion, because it's unlike a lot of other channels out there. So I don't know, I would reach out to other larger channels just wanting some advice or to go with them and see how they filmed, and they just nobody would ever reach back. And I don't know if people just take it like it's a competition or what, but I just, after meeting Runaway Parents and helping them out, and we just kind of came up with the idea it'd be kind of cool to help out other content creators. So the whole idea was to get bigger channels and smaller channels together and just build a little community here, and everybody's just been getting along so well. We've had games and competitions to get people to kind of break the ice and open up, and it's just cool to see the progress from everybody being shy and nervous at the beginning until now everybody's just seems like best friends, and everybody had cameras out and just having conversations, organic conversations around the fire on giving advice, and I feel like everybody took a lot away from this, even the larger channels. I mean, it's just everybody can just come together and help each other out. It's just been really exceeded my expectations of what this was all about.
The guys come up with an idea to do a cold water plunge, so we had volunteers if you wanted to jump in the lake, and which was very exciting. They got extra tickets for that. We did the one-legged stand where they had to stand on one leg, and whoever last one standing won 30 tickets. So we tried to do a bunch of activities like that, and like with the games, playing the games, you had to team up. Will you be on my team? And kind of, and everybody it was just cool seeing everybody come together and be more comfortable around each other.
And I'd like to add the inception of this whole Red Button Ramble thing. It's kind of like birth from what it's done for us. Meeting Larry, I mean, it's just, you can't put a price on it, man. Because number one, as a creator, doing what we do, your family gets tired of hearing about it. They don't really understand.
And they'll never tell you the truth.
No.
They'll always say your videos are good.
No,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. They get tired of me sitting at the table and then know within the next couple minutes, Mike's going to mention the YouTube channel or something, and they don't want to hear it. But I can call this fella up and we can talk for hours about my analytics, this, that. I can get my fix, and it really helps our channel out. So it's like, man, if we could do this and just get a bunch of creators together and everybody get to get it out of their system and talk about it and get pointers. I mean, even a big channel can actually get something from us little guys that they didn't see, And it's just crazy how it all comes together and what it actually means to us. And to be able to share that with everybody, unbelievable. Next level, man.
Yeah, and I've just enjoyed like-minded people myself, like just hanging out with other content creators. I feel like we all have so much in common, honestly.
It's crazy.
And I just love talking about YouTube and I love teaching people. So I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just been a good
soul filling.
Soul filling.
My cup runneth over.
Mike, tell me about the sponsorships, how they came about.
Well, as you know, my channel, my rig, my whole setup, solar. I just geeked out on it. I really haven't been into it for the last year and a half since our channel started. I built this system and then it just ignited a fire in me that at 50 years old, I didn't think I could learn anything else, but I'm soaking this stuff up like a sponge. I mean, I just live and breathe it. And it's become such a huge part of our channel and to be able to travel off grid and live that lifestyle without needing a generator. And I just want to share it with everybody else. So I got these sponsors, that these companies that I've worked with, reached out to them. And so to be able to share that with these other guys that doesn't have the solar or running generators, it's just, to me, it's really important. So like companies like Signature Solar has been a huge sponsor of our channel. Redodo batteries, Iceco, unbelievable. They reached out and got with us and donated products so we can get these other campers little kits to get started with the solar journey on their campers. So that's kind of where we ended up with it, and just want to share it, the knowledge, and get people started on it, really.
Yeah, and thanks to these guys and all the sponsors. I mean, I wouldn't have done it both without you guys. I mean, obviously this event is just too much for just one person to do. So, I mean,
it's almost too much for 3 people.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the fact that you guys put in all that hard work of contacting these sponsors and getting almost $8,000 or more of raffle prizes to give away. I think that just really was the key feature of all this, because the whole thing was just everybody doing these competitions to acquire tickets in order to win these, amazing prizes at the end. And I don't think any of this would have even come together without you guys and the sponsors of this channel, of the event. And I think that's just what made it.
Yeah, it's been really amazing. Thank you.
I know I had a really, really good time out here, and I'm looking forward to you guys continuing on with this tradition, growing it, making it bigger and better, getting other channels out here. It was a really good time. I want to thank you guys all for putting this on. Larry, thank you so much.
Thank you for showing up. Mike, it was cool to meet you after 4 years.
Right, exactly. And here's the thing, I know a lot of people are going to say, we want to see Larry and Kenny out there in the woods. So one of these days, you will have to come up to Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
I will come down to Arizona. We're going to spend a few days out there just camping, sitting around a campfire. That'll be really nice. So yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I had a great time. I was able to step out of my comfort zone, meet some wonderful people, and made some lifelong friends. If you're interested in maybe going to a Red Button Ramble yourself, you can get a hold of Mike or Larry at redbuttonramble@gmail.com. And I really want to thank the sponsors for the event: Redodo, Iceco, Signature Solar, and LiTime, and Iceco. If you're interested in starting your own adventures, I'll put links to all of those companies down in the description. Mike has got some really good discount codes for you down there as well. We'll do this again next week. Until then, be kind, be honest, and we'll see you down the road.